Giants. No bigger stage than this one. Sold out MetLife Stadium, located just outside of New York City. Coming up, we've got an ultra-important divisional round matchup in the NFC, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the New York Giants. On the Cowboys sideline, head coach Brian Schottenheimer. His guys pulled off the massive upset over the 2 seed a week ago. Now trying to take it a step further here in the divisional round. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis. Here's Brandon Aubrey set to get us started. And we are underway, folks, from East Rutherford. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And now it gets real, because as a rookie quarterback, all those accolades and great performances in the regular season, they essentially go right out the window. They get erased, and you have to start over. Played extremely well to get the team the #1 seed and the first-round bye. But this is where he proves himself as a quarterback in the NFL. In the playoffs, and can he win games?
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground with Scatteroo. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Dart. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Dart. Pass is caught by Wan'Dale Robinson. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be 4th down. They'll try and run for it. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 46.
Dart going to give to Scatteroo. He won't find a ton of space following the display of power as he's down just inside the 45. From the 44-yard line, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll start on the ground with Scatteroo. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Now Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
A gain of 3.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game. But it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a touchback. First look at the Cowboys offense as Dak Prescott gets ready to guide them.
And if he and his guys want to spring the upset here in the 2nd round and move on, they've got to focus on the good that they did in the wild card victory. At the top of that list, protecting the football. Got a little careless last week. A few got away from him. Might not be so fortunate this time around. And if that's the case, they'll end up going home.
A first carry now. This is Williams. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Prescott off play action. This one swung out to Williams. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd down and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Bobby Okereke running in and bringing him down. On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. That's taken it around the 40. That'll go as a 46-yard punt with a return of 7. And it'll be Giant football 1st and 10. Throwing his dart. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And a nice gain and a broken tackle along the way, and really we shouldn't be surprised, should we? That's what runners do, especially the best ones. They break tackles and gain extra yardage.
An inside run with Scatterbury. And a good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. 1st down for the Giants as they pick up 12.
And when you get into the divisional round of the playoffs, this is where having the ability to run the football is such an advantage. The defenses, they're generally going to be tougher the further you go along. So if you can get something established up front, it's going to give you a great chance to move on.
And a 5-yard gain as he's down inside the 30 to the 28-yard line.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
2nd and 4 at the 28-yard line.
To throw his dart. And he is going to go down. They sack him on the final play of the 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Ready to roll for the 2nd quarter from MetLife Stadium. The Giants with the football as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. This officially a 55-yard attempt. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. So after drive number 3 here, we have a score, and it's 3 points after the field goal.
I would say the feeling out process for both these teams, I'd say it's over, partner. Everyone understands what's going on now. You've kind of probed a little bit. Now you want to start throwing the big shots. First 3 points up on the board could be significant.
2nd drive forthcoming here for the Dallas Cowboys. This one a little slow to get cooking. Just a 3-0 scoreline as they begin with a 1st and 10. Prescott. Throw right side, complete to Williams. So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be 2nd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Fights through and now a crease. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a 1st down.
A gain of 26 yards. And the Cowboy 1st down.
Play action now. Prescott. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
You can tell they wanted to get that ball downfield. They had nothing working in the secondary, so he dropped it off to the running back. That one ended up incomplete.
A 2nd and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 33 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Javonte Williams taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys have taken the lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The New York set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. And once again, it's Scatteroo. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 73 yards rushing for him now as he has been strong here in the first half of this divisional round matchup. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Give up the middle, Scatteroo. And he'll have a gain of 3 to the 33. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Tracy trying the right side. Now he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. 13 yards, good for a giant 1st down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First down, here's Scatteroo. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Ready up.
2nd down and 8.
Here we go.
They'll run from the gun with Scatteroo. And he's heating up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. 2 yards on the 1st down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the 2nd down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going. 3rd down, here's Tracy. And he'll be stopped well short. Only 2 yards there. 4th and 3. 2nd quarter action with 1:59 remaining. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. It's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Straight ahead, here's Tracy. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Tyrone Tracy, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Giants are once again back in front. Graham Gano on for the extra point. And it's through, and that makes the lead 10-7. That time a 9-play drive. And it was finished off with a 10-yard touchdown scamper. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further. And out now come the Cowboys. A lot of time for this unit to game plan on the sideline after that drive that they watched the other side just score. But remember, last time they were out, they scored as well. We'll see if they can seize that momentum right back.
And they have had a lot of time to cool off from reaching the end zone the last time. So have they been able to keep themselves mentally sharp and into this game, even though they haven't been on the field? And you and I both know, one big play, though, gets them right back up to that level.
Again from the 20 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10. To throw is Prescott. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now Prescott. He finds his man complete. It's Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down. As
I will.
Get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Cowboys first down.
And again, it's Prescott. He finds Pickens over the middle. Here's a 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Here's Prescott.
At the 36-yard line.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now.
It's a gain of 8.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First down. An 8-yard pickup.
A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Prescott to throw it. They'll set up the screen.
Oh, what a stiff arm. Jesus Christ.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
46-yard line.
In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Throwing, Prescott. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Now Prescott. And he can't get away from the pressure. The Giants get there. Bobby Okereke. That is now 2 sacks for him here in this first half. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Throw out wide is incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on first down, then a near sack. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
Here's Prescott. Can't get away, and he's taken down. Carter. In there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that will lead to 4th down. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State and Scott Hansen with our EA Sports.
CPU plays different in the playoffs, man. CPU don't screw around.
We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. A trip to the NFC title game hanging in the balance. Second half action back underway. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. The Cowboy offense set to go to begin this 3rd quarter. It's been a tight game to this point. What do they need to do, Charles, to break through in the second half and take the lead?
Well, I think the first thing they need to do is thank their defense for keeping them in this game. And, I think the defense is saying back to them, why don't you guys focus on getting some first downs, put some drives together, give us a little bit of a break here. If we can get some rest, we'll play even better for you. And, oh, by the way, pay off a few of those drives with some points, too.
They'll come up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27. Prescott down. And he can't escape him down. And go in the books is a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far.
Does that, dude? What the hell does that mean?
They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a
What does that mean?
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
What are we talking about here? Oh my God.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4th. It has been a rough afternoon for him trying to get rid of the football. See, that's now 5 sacks.
You got to help me with Steve on this, man. I have no idea what this man is talking about.
Come up with an answer for this pass rush. What blocking assignments do you change? Can guys play a little bit better? And we're seeing the end result.
No!
And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics. Or just too much juice on the snap. But either way, this one.
Are you kidding me right now?
And now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down.
What?
Got his man complete over the middle. It's
Okay,
Williams.
that was weird.
The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. His first reception of the divisional round matchup, but it's good for a 1st down as well.
And the throw and the catch were just fine, but against zone coverage, when you run a drag route, what you're hoping for is he makes the catch and makes someone miss, and they don't there. Very difficult route to run when everyone has their eyes back towards the quarterback and they're able to see the route develop.
That to the sideline and incomplete. Boy, they're going to say there's a receiver in the area. That was close to grounding, but it's 2nd down.
Shit, that's not what I want to switch to. Damn it.
A short one there taken in by Ferguson. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Like, how is it I ask somebody when they say, I'll play mine when I get home? I ask, do you have a time frame for that? Their response, no, I don't. I just got to knock it out today.
And he'll need all the leg he's got.
What the fuck does that mean?
It's no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3.
And this is a commentary on today's kickers and just how good they are that a coach would think about running his guy out there to try a 59-yarder. Here it backfires on him, but as a kicker, you have to appreciate the confidence that they showed in you.
Now we take a glance at the offense.
I don't even know how to respond to this man anymore.
For their first possession of the second
It
half.
just hurts my brain.
Yeah, both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
My brain.
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what do we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Tracy going to get it on first down. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30. 49 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Hey, check that. 70 Lions.
They'll go again with Tracy. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 4 yards. The pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now the first carry for Devin Singletary. First down, Giants on a pickup of 14.
And that's a great run, and this is where you've got a running back who feels like he needs to take over this football game. You're in the second half, you've got the lead, you're looking at moving on to the conference championship, and he's got to be saying, just keep giving me the ball, and I'll get us home.
On the give, it's Tracy. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's second and 11.
Sometimes being a linebacker in the middle of the field is kind of like being a doctor on the field. You got to make the right diagnosis. Here he correctly sets his run and shoots through to make the play in the backfield.
They'll hand it to Tracy. And he's going to run.
I wish that had been Scadaboo. Would have knocked him on his ass.
They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
On a second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them.
Brother, I need a fullback. I need a proper fullback. This is getting ridiculous. This dude's ass. Holy shit.
1 quarter remains for a trip to the NFC title game. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back now here in East Rutherford. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
26-yard attempt.
Oops. Ooh, almost cocked that.
Kick is good. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. So they get the 3, but you wonder now, is that going to be enough?
Excellent question, because when I look at the smiles on that side of the field, they're a little tight, aren't they? If they had scored a touchdown there, those would be big half.
God damn it. I keep forgetting to do deep kick. Are you kidding me? Such an idiot.
All of a sudden, they're down.
I wish I could set that as default. It's so stupid that you can't.
Now Dallas gets set to take the field. And this could be the defining moment of their season, all hyperbole aside. You're trailing here in the 4th quarter, the divisional round, and they need to come up with something as they get this drive started. They begin the drive with
Jesus Christ. Really?
before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Dog's barking.
And Excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
We'll definitely see some open running lanes, and he's taking advantage of it right now, but that shouldn't be a surprise. Defense has the lead. They're playing for the pass first.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Oh, my God.
Shoves him and shoves him off in open field. He's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
This man has the greatest stiff arm of all time. Holy shit.
They had a chance to limit his yardage, but he was able to fight off that tackle.
So it's not just the responsibility of the guys who missed the tackles along the way. It's all 11 on defense, able to stop.
He got that throw off?
They've got to find a way.
No way. No way.
They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
They wind up getting 3 on the keeper there, but it leads to a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up.
Oh, Jesus, that was tight.
But he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Dude, what are you fucking celebrating for? You didn't cover shit.
3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert, and I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point, and they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
1 score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Desperation time. And it's in. And they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. He'll have a tough time living that one down. It's one thing, Charles, to drop a pass. It's quite another to drop it on 4th down.
And so many teams work on that in terms of locking in on those key downs. You know,
Okay, well, I'm interested to see what Steve's going to respond to that now.
What we've seen. Hey, 3rd down situation, big 3rd down alert, lock in here. 4th down play, make sure you're focused just a little bit extra. It didn't pay off in that situation.
They'll start with a run.
Okay, where the fuck is Scattaboo? Why is he out?
Maybe a yard up to the 24.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want to totally sell out the
I
stuff.
don't get it.
But you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
On the ground, here comes Tracy. And they can't bring him down. And this will be a Giants 1st.
What? What is going on with Scattaboo? Injured? No, still Burns. Okay, Tracy's got even more wear and tear. What are we doing? Why is Scattaboo out?
Past the 35 to about the 37.
But they didn't accomplish their goal. They didn't get a stop there, gave up another 1st down. They have all 3 timeouts in their pocket. I think defensively, you got to start thinking about using them here.
So weird.
I was just going to ask you at what point you think now's the go time?
I think now's the go time. I don't think you sit back and wait, because they can take a lot of time off the clock between plays and run 3 to 4 and really put you in a stressful spot.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Here's Dart. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
All right, none of this is making sense.
Cowboy territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. Singletary here running out of the gun. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Now, the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them...
Hey, there he is.
So they
I
can't
don't
just
know why he was pulled from the game.
to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
Dart going to give to Scannable. 20! Down to the 10.
And that's what he does.
Take it on in for a giant touchdown. Cam Scannable, 43 yards. And the Giants are moving closer to a day now in the NFC Championship game as they're able to extend this fourth quarter lead.
Apparently the week off hasn't hurt him one bit. 1,000-yard rush in the regular season. Got his first touchdown here in the playoffs.
I'm going to go for 2.
A great article in the
Fuck
paper
it.
this
Why
morning
not?
basically saying that they would not have won the division without him, and he's not their only piece, but I think that's a fair statement.
It's easy to say it this way. He's their main guy.
Bring it. Check go.
They'll try and run it up the middle. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the two-point conversion for good measure.
To kick off for New York.
Deep kick.
Gano now following the
Yeah, I
touchdown here to
remembered.
kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense back out onto the field. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on fourth down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a fourth down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
To throw again on second down. Prescott.
Oh.
It's out. And the Giants have it. It's picked up. And he'll bring this one back to the 29.
Brandon, I don't want to violate any of our broadcasting rules by declaring a game over before it's over. But that one, that puts them in real jeopardy there.
Absolutely. It was a two-possession game. It is a two-possession game at this stage in the fourth. They needed points out of that drive.
And obviously now, no chance at all to get those points that they so desperately needed.
And now here comes the third.
I'm definitely going to actually try to get a proper fullback. I never use a fullback, but god damn it, I need one.
Now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
Brother, he is the worst.
Take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up third down.
Mother in Christ, I'm just... Oh my god, Steve is fucking retarded. Like, fuck's sakes, man. Man, like... Grown people. I'm going to play when I get home. When's that? Simple.
But at least on that individual play, we just saw the defense finally with a win.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a
Oh my God.
all game long. He's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him.
Might just have to kick him from the league. I might just I don't know if I can take him for another year. I really don't.
These guys,
I don't.
They've got it going today.
I don't know if I can. Like, oh my God, he just throws me right off. Holy fuck. Like,
The Giants going to go ahead
throwing
and
me
use the
completely
first
off.
of their
Holy crap, man.
2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And all my mods suck because they don't fucking back me up on this shit.
The chance of wasting
Like,
a
god
great
damn it.
field position.
Just, y'all just leave me fucking out to dry with this douchebag.
To throw now, Dart. He lets this one fly.
What the hell? What was that throw?
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one.
You guys all sit and laugh. You see these things and you private message me or put it in the staff chat.
His teammates took
But none of yous call him out.
what they've seen. It's been pretty sensational.
You just love seeing me fucking stress with it. Dealing with his BS.
So Dak and the Cowboys down by
Lords.
2 touchdowns. A minute 50
Oh shit. Wait. No, just keep using it on
on
the
the
foot.
clock. The turnover does give them life, but they still need.
Shit, yeah. Say shit. Call him out on it. Like, dude, what fucking time? Like, can't be the only. Does it really come off? Does it really come out that I'm the only one who doesn't understand what this man is talking about 90% of the time? Because that's what it appears like.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
Because apparently I'm the only one asking him, like, dude, what are you talking about?
Before they work it across midfield. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Cowboys, first down. 1st and 10.
Now Dak. And the giant rush gets home as down he goes.
Like, holy shit.
He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up 2nd down.
Oh, God.
Here's Dak.
Like, I honestly feel like sometimes I come off as a miserable son of a bitch because I'm constantly questioning it.
About 6, and now it
But I'm the only one questioning him.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot. Backed up. To throw, Prescott. Here's one deep for Pickens. And this is intercepted. And that should do it. Picked up.
Well, yes, I am a miserable son of a bitch in general. I am an asshole. I admit that.
Possession here at their own 3-yard line.
But,
All smiles and high fives.
like,
on the
honest to God,
sideline. That interception will cap off what was truly a tremendous performance.
it just
If you can hold a team to 7 points in the NFL, that's the kind
it blows my mind when I'm dealing with fucking
you guys are going to think to themselves, hell,
adults
if we'd made one more play,
who can't
could have had our shutout.
do the bare freaking minimum in communication.
And with the defense out of timeouts,
Like the
powerless
absolute
this should just be a couple of kneel downs.
bare minimum.
Let's go now.
Damn, this is close to the line.
And the Giants will kneel it here out of the victory formation. So with that need, they take care of business in the
I
division.
don't feel like I'm asking
Next weekend,
a
one
lot.
more hurdle to get to the big show.
The good feelings, they just keep coming. They
Like,
get to ride that
let's
wave
review this.
one more week,
I call out the final games. Here's the last games we played. Mtrom immediately.
but they have to
He's at a work event today. Won't be home until late. Just sim it.
And they're
Cool.
moving on to the
Steve.
How about this?
What a
I'm
tremendous
going to read this word for word. This is what this man typed. This is not me saying that. This is him. I play mine once I get home. I also be out of town till Friday night till Sunday night.
NFL on EA Sports.
Okay.
Check us out.
I ask him, time frame to play the game? Nah, I don't. I was just going to knock it out today. Is that too late? Motherfucker, what are you talking about? Then, you don't know when today? Do I have a time limit to play? Motherfucker, yes, you do have a time limit to play. No, the rules have not changed. I'm just asking because I leave tonight, so I make sure I have the game played before 9 p.m. Piece. Number one, the advance is posted in the schedules thread every fucking week. The time. Yes, but I'm the bad guy. I'm wrong for asking questions. I'm the bad guy for asking a grown-ass adult. Just let me know. Dude, I don't know if I can take another year of it. I really don't. Dude, Travis Kelce helmet. Ooh, I want that. Like, I've dealt with people running cheese. But this man causes me more frustration. Way more frustration. I don't get it. Anyway, let me see. What do we got? Games are played. No, Steve still hasn't played this. I tried to give as much time. But you know what? I'm waiting. Dancing this shit too, because apparently asking him to do that would be way too much. Let's dance. Please tell me that his team didn't win and I don't have to play him. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Now I also have to schedule this man in Madden. This boy's going on auto. I swear. Wow. Oh, it's a shame. I guess he'll be on auto. Fuck's sakes. I already beat his ass. God damn it. Just. Like. Let me look. CFB. Week 8. When did we advance? We advanced at 5:28 Eastern on the 25th. The post says advance Friday, 10 p.m. Eastern. So all Wednesday evening, all day Thursday. Nothing. And he's playing a CPU game. I have no problem delaying shit. I have no problem putting advance off for user versus user games. But if you have a CPU game, you knock that shit out as quickly as possible. But just the lack of concern or care about anybody else just boggles my mind. I hate holding people up in leagues. I hate it. Makes me feel bad if I ever hold people up because I know people are waiting on me. Like fucking hell, even JSB knocked his game out right off the rip, man. He wanted to play as soon as possible. It's a change, which is great. Oh, god damn it. I'm going mental now. Going mental. Okay. I gotta go cool off.